So you've decided it's time to list your short-term rental for sale here in Cape Coral, Florida. Second homeowners and investors may want to sell their Cape Coral short-term rental for many different reasons. Maybe it's time to cash out and reinvest the equity that they've built while using a 1031 exchange to buy another property. Perhaps they're ready to retire or the property has reached the end of its life cycle. Maybe the emotional toll of a hurricane has been just a little bit too much. Or perhaps the investment has been simply mismanaged. Whatever the reason, it's essential to understand the process of selling your short-term rental property and how you can get top dollar when you sell. So let's explore the 5 crucial things that you want to know before selling. Welcome in, my name is Barry Cessna, your Cape Coral short-term rental real estate agent with Karber Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Now I specialize in helping investors and second homeowners maximize their profits when it's time to sell their short-term rental. I work with my clients to streamline the process from preparing the home to coordinating the showings, negotiating the offers, and overseeing the paperwork through to the closing table. I also work with seasoned investors and first-term, short-term rental buyers to find the best properties that will meet their financial goals and dreams. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. You're gonna want to subscribe to this channel as I put out a lot of helpful information on the topic of short-term rentals here in Cape Coral and beyond. So you've decided that it's time to sell. But where do you start? Now let's go ahead and chat about the top 5 things that you should consider when selling your STR property. The first thing is, one of the first questions that I get is, should I stop my bookings? There is no right or wrong answer to this one, but there are things to take into consideration. A vacant house will attract the most amount of showings. Many would-be buyers are visiting Southwest Florida for a short period of time. So if you're limiting the availability of showings for your property, it's also going to limit the potential number of buyers viewing your property. However, mortgages need to be paid. I understand that. A strategy that I've seen work is to block out the slower days of the week and use these days for showings. As a bonus for our clients, we create a video tour and professional photos so buyers can examine your home online prior to setting up a showing. Another challenge I've seen is when sellers try to sell their future bookings. Now this can often be a detriment and I don't recommend it. Buyers prefer places that they can rent quickly to new tenants without the obligation of honoring your bookings. It's best to simply sell your property and move on. Once you sell your property, Airbnb and VRBO allow you to cancel your bookings without penalty. Now the second thing, selling an investment property is very different than selling your primary residence when it comes to paying taxes. When you sell your investment property, you'll be required to pay the capital gains tax. The capital gains tax is the tax that you pay on the profits from the sale of your short-term rental. Now this amount will increase by any amount of depreciation that you've claimed over the years on that property. Now a great way to avoid this tax is by reinvesting into a similar investment, for example, more real estate by way of the 1031 exchange. The IRS allows you to defer paying taxes when you reinvest the money from the sale of your property. This process can be a bit challenging as it does have some time constraints and must be executed correctly to defer paying the taxes. Now we walk you through it, all our clients through it with the help of a 1031 exchange facilitator. As with all major transactions, it's best to consult with your tax advisor to understand all the tax implications. If you're an international investor, then you will want to understand FIRPTA prior to selling a property in the United States. Now you are required by FIRPTA tax code to have 15% of the purchase price withheld by the closing agent and forwarded to the IRS. If it is determined that you are not responsible for the full 15%, then you would be entitled to a refund for the amount not owed. With the 1031 exchange, it's a great vehicle to avoid this FIRPTA tax withholding. The third thing is that most short-term rentals are sold fully furnished. Unless your furniture looks like it was bought at a second-hand store, this can be very beneficial to a prospective investor. They will have a turnkey business ready to start making money immediately. Another bonus is that a well-staged home will sell much faster and for more money. It's important to understand how selling your furniture with the home can affect the sell price. Now, if the paperwork is not correctly structured, you can cause the new buyer to have challenges with the appraisal of the home, possibly requiring them to bring more money out of pocket and jeopardizing your sale. Market conditions will determine how to best structure the sale of the furniture with the home. Now the fourth thing is having the right real estate agent who specializes in the sale of short-term rentals. This will make a huge difference in getting you to the closing table while still maintaining your sanity. A seasoned agent will understand the value of your business and how to highlight the pros of your property. Now, if your property is zoned for residential use, the appraiser will use comparable market comps, meaning the value will be based on closed sales comps, not the income it produces. However, you are selling a business, and the income potential of your property is of great value to the buying investor. An agent specialized in Cape Coral short-term rentals will create a pro forma, which is a form showing the expected potential profits and expenses for your home. Understanding the short-term rental market goes a long way in getting you the price that you deserve. And the fifth thing, it is very important to emphasize the unique features of your property. Now, what sets your home apart? What makes a guest see your home on Airbnb or VRBO and say, I must stay there? Maybe you have a fire pit or a canal in the backyard with a kayak dock. Maybe you have a special pool lighting or an outdoor kitchen or an exciting game room. It's important to market the items in your home that will put money in the prospective buyer's pocket. Also, you want to focus on technology. What technology will be included with the home? Maybe a Ring doorbell or outside cameras, a smart thermostat or door locks. Other ways to build value are to provide the potential buyer with phone numbers to your cleaner, the handyman that you use, or maybe you found a great management company. And lastly is the secret sauce. What is it that you've found that works with your property to put extra money in your pocket each month? Now, P.S., you don't want to share this secret sauce until you get to the closing table. Selling a vacation rental property involves navigating many moving parts, managing countless details and decisions, and following frequently changing rules and regulations. Having a specialized real estate agent in your corner will greatly increase your chances of successfully closing and moving on to the next chapter in your journey, whether that's purchasing a new short-term rental or just enjoying the financial fruits of your investment. Now, my name is Barry Cessna, your Cape Coral real estate agent, specializing in helping investors and second homeowners navigate the world of short-term rentals. My goal is to be a resource for you and to provide you with the tools and expertise to feel confident throughout the selling process. So whether you are planning to sell and leave the area or you will be reinvesting, call me today. I look forward to helping you with all your real estate needs. And remember, as a short-term rental specialist, I have access to some of the best short-term rental investments in Florida, from Cape Coral to Miami to Orlando. Florida is full of opportunities if you know where to look. Contact me today to experience the Karber Group difference. I have an amazing team. My team and myself are excited to assist you, making realty dreams a reality.